You spin me right
round, baby.
Yep. Like a record.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Free For All, your source for all things geek. I'm your host, Trey Elliott. Joining me, as always, Chuck Nowie.
Hello.
And back again, Justin North.
Hello, internets.
Much like tag team.
Back
Indeed.
again.
Man, I used to know all the words to that, but now I can't even think of the second line. Hashtag Treyish.
I was going to say hashtag the Trey Elliott story.
Either way, welcome back. We've talked
Yes.
about and the wonderful Stan Lee.
We'll miss you, buddy.
Indeed. And now let's talk about some shows that have been renewed and or canceled.
Ooh.
Starting first with everybody's favorite, BoJack Horseman, which I want to say we talked about last time.
I don't think so. You always keep
Nope.
saying that
It's the final season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't
Much
going
like
to do
that
this
countdown
time.
I keep hearing about, but yes.
It's the
There you go.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
He got the joke.
Yeah. Eventually. Jesus.
Season 6 of BoJack Horseman officially happening.
Yeah, boy.
Not necessarily the last season, as it turns out.
Last season was great. I'm really fucking stoked about this.
Man, that show just continues to get better and better. And just incredibly intelligent for a cartoon, for sure. Or just for a show in general, I guess I should say. Also, officially getting renewed, the Castlevania animated series on Netflix is getting a season 3. That weird show continues to be popular amongst people who like weird shows.
Yeah, I like the Castlevania games, but I tried watching the show and
I hated it.
yeah, I don't know if I'll say hate, but it was a swing and a miss for me.
Yeah, hate's probably strong, but I didn't love it. That's for sure. Moving on, Charmed gets picked up for a full season.
That's not
On
surprising.
the old CW. It is not surprising. I did not watch that show and don't intend to. It's pretty rare I do that, but I have enough teen angst in my life between Sabrina and Riverdale, and I don't think I can handle it.
And Brittany.
And the fair.
By the way, is that still a thing?
Yeah, totally. Man, really, we are really bringing back all the classics. I am loving it. Just like McDonald's.
Clearly.
Yeah, indeed. And also, the Purge television show on USA Network has been picked up for a second season as well.
Really?
Yeah, that is one I sadly have not had a chance to check out still.
I mean, it's the Purge without blood and swearing.
Well, maybe I'll just continue to not check it out.
Just imagine
God, I
what a
do love
Purge
those movies,
television
though.
show would be.
And that's it for News and Castle. It's obviously kind of a slow time right now.
Yeah.
Give it another month or so, and some of these network shows will start getting the axe. And or getting picked up for full seasons or season 2s or whatever. Moving
Well,
on to
while we were talking about bringing
Yeah.
back the classics, how about a little impromptu game of Racehorse or Rapper?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Justin v. Trey. Ding, ding, ding. All right. Justin, you're the guest, so you'll clearly go last. Trey,
Why am I not surprised?
Racehorse or Rapper? Love Gov.
Wait.
Love Gov or Dove?
Love Gov.
What, Governor?
I thought it was gonna be Love Glove.
Oh, that would definitely be a rapper. But Love Gov, I'm going to say, is a racehorse.
That is a racehorse. Good job. bud.
Yeah.
Well done.
Trey equals 1.
It is the loneliest number, though.
Yeah, that's true. I got nothing else besides that. Justin,
Sir.
what's it?
What's it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with rapper.
It is a racehorse, you dummy.
Damn it.
Trey, how about Cecil Otter?
Cecil Otter?
Yep,
Oh, God. Rapper.
it is a rapper.
Damn, I'm getting my butt whooped.
All right, Justin, South Park Mexican.
What the fuck?
Can I call bullshit and say that you just made it up?
I guess you can. That will give you 0 points, sir.
Okay. South Park Mexican. I'm gonna go with rapper.
That is a rapper.
Yay!
On the board.
I'm on the
Good
board.
job.
All right.
Oh, God, I did
Good
not
job.
see that coming.
Neither did I. I was blindsided.
Trey, trademark the skydiver.
I'm gonna say racehorse.
That's rapper. Sir.
Oh, no.
Ooh, you got an opportunity to tie it up.
Here we go.
Pudgy the fat bastard.
Pudgy the fat bastard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with rapper.
That is a rapper, sir.
Yes.
Tie ball game. Trey, poverty.
Wait, what was the last one?
Pudgy the fat bastard.
No, I'm saying, what was it? A racehorse or a rapper?
it was a rapper.
Okay.
Oh, you're trying to play
He's
the
trying to
odds.
play the
Yeah, I
odds.
am a little
yeah,
bit.
playing
yeah,
the odds.
yeah. I mean, I have my own system, but he's just trying to play the odds.
I'm going racehorse.
That is a rapper.
Damn it! I started so strong.
Justin,
Sir.
the Kraut.
The Kraut.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with racehorse.
That is a racehorse.
Yes.
Wow, the comeback is in full swing. Trey, what am I, chopped liver? One word. Sorry,
Racehorse.
that is a racehorse. I was going to give you kind of a clue.
No, I got this.
You got this. All right.
Except
I'm
for when
trying
I
to
don't.
see if this is the last one or not. Oh, no. Justin. Tum-tum.
Temtem.
Tum-tum. I was trying to say it like Tom Haverford. Sparkle Sub.
Abs and Zerts.
Absent zerts.
Cheeky Barn.
God damn it, I love that
You
show.
are the worst.
Oh, I've seen a shirt like that. It just says the word.
Yeah. How did you make your money? I did it the old-fashioned way. I got run over by a Lexus. Man, I love me some John Ralphio. Okay, Tum Tum. I'm gonna go with
Look at
racehorse.
Three Ninja.
That is a rapper.
Oh,
Tum Tum the rapper. All right, Trey, this is the last one I got. Horsey McHorseface.
I desperately want it to be a rapper, but I'm going to say racehorse.
You got it.
Yeah.
That is a racehorse. A little on the nose.
A little bit. A little bit.
Oh, wow. Wow.
God, it would've been great if that
You
was a
made it
rapper.
close. You made it, a sporting event, but you fucked up, North.
I'm so sorry.
Forgot your name. now.
I've brought shame upon my family.
Hey, have we released
That is correct.
the friend draft? Did we ever release that?
I think so.
Have you heard the friend draft? The Geek to Geek?
I must have missed that one. How
We
did I miss
drafted
that?
friends to live with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anybody who's a friend of the show. I forget where you went, but you were in
Oh,
Oh, okay, good.
you're
As
in
long
house,
as-
Chuck. Sir.
Nice. I'm cool with
Winter, along with myself, is coming.
Nah, hey, I
Enjoy that.
We can hang out with Mary.
Oh,
and make
yeah.
s'mores and
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm down.
I heard there's
Wow.
something about her.
I was going to say we'll be the graham crackers in that s'more, but that's probably too much.
That's
probably-
okay.
Seeing that we're both happily married men with children, yeah, I think that might have been.
Oh,
taken
whoa!
big-
What are you talking about? Justin.
What?
Where is your mind at, sir? Josh, you got something to say to this son of a bitch?
I guess not.
Crickets.
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
Can't even
He's,
defend his own lady.
throwing tumbleweeds at you.
All
Self-defense.
right.
Hey, I was the one who was saying that was a little bit much.
Sure you were.
Let's start the news off now that we've gone through that wonderful rendition of Racehorse or Rapper with some news and unfortunately starting with some more sad news. Roman Reigns, current or former I guess now WWE champ, gave up his title. I guess it was a couple weeks ago now. To announce that he has leukemia. I guess
Yeah, that's sad
second
news,
bout.
man.
It's from what I
Really?
remember reading. It's a situation that is
It's
back.
the second fall in a 3-fall championship elimination.
that is
No, is that
correct.
too soon?
Jesus
Hashtag
Christ.
Wrestle Talk.
Indeed.
Wow.
No, but yeah, he obviously kind of a bummer, but you got to do what you got to do. Obviously, got to stay healthy, and hopefully, I think at this point, leukemia is certainly not unbeatable.
It's not.
So, and he's obviously
Someone
got-
incredibly
gonna get great treatment and
close
has-
to my family and my heart beat the shit out of leukemia when Candace Geist Boone
I knew she had cancer. I
Mhm.
didn't know the actual
beat the shit
type.
out of it.
So yeah, I mean, Roman Reigns obviously
He wears a
hopefully be
Kevlar
around for a
vest
good long
everywhere he
time.
goes, so he's got to be good.
That's fair. Jesus
Secret
Christ.
weapon against beating cancer, turns out.
Um, I apologize. I've not gotten to dig into these notes much, so I don't know why, but I can tell you that the reboot of Alf is now dead.
What?
Yep.
They couldn't get Willie. They couldn't sign Willie. I knew it. Willie was the linchpin.
They just couldn't get enough willing cats to
give up their
to be on the
lives.
show. It's too much to ask for the cat community. But yeah, for whatever reason, Alf is dead once again. So
Man,
rest in peace.
Hairballs. You should put that on Hey Who Died. Alf reboot. Man.
I didn't really ever watch the original Alf.
Oh,
but
I did.
No,
And
was
the
looking-
cartoon series.
I was
sir.
looking forward to checking it out.
The prequel.
I don't remember the cartoon series.
Mm-hmm.
The director of the newest It movie, whose name I don't know how to say. It looks like Andy Mussolini, but I'm pretty sure that's not it.
That'd be
It's pronounced John Hitler.
Machete, maybe?
Machete?
Isn't that a type of like cured meat?
Machete?
Probably.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice spread. You got a bruschetta, a muchetti, some brie.
A Mussolini. Anyways, he will now be also adapting a live action version for American audiences of Attack on Titan, the very famous anime that's been very popular as of late. Yeah, that could be interesting, I guess. I think the fact that it's not like a they've done a live action Attack on Titan film, but was made in Japan and
Yeah.
not wide release here or anything like that. So the fact that this will be an American film just based on the Japanese property has me a little bit intrigued. I don't really know much.
Yeah,
what
they've
that
been
story
killing
is
it
about.
so far. Ghost in the Shell was a big hit.
That's fair. Got a good name attached to it though, so
Yeah,
See what
Scarlett
happens.
Johansson,
Yeah, she's not known or any good.
Man,
so-
all right, this movie's gonna suck.
that-
Got it.
but though.
That's
Ooh.
fair.
Good lord.
all the day long.
Good lord, that butt.
YouTube and what continues to be a weird venture into original television programming is developing a TV series based on the movie Edge of 17.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, really.
That actually,
That could
Josh, really?
work though. That could actually be good.
Actually, I think that might work better than a movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean it's a simple enough plot that
I mean, they killed, everything sucks, so this would be
yeah,
a teenage version of that. Or a
Yeah,
higher
well-
teenage version.
well, and with that plot, there that kind of storyline, they can kind of tell whatever stories they want to, as far as
yeah, they can obviously go
They can go a
above
lot of
and beyond
different
obviously what the
directions.
2-hour movie did. It's just an odd. I don't know that Edge of 17 has a lot of name recognition per se. I mean, at least Karate Kid, obviously, everyone
True.
knew about,
True.
and it turned out to be a pretty solid show from them. But it's weird that they're following that up with an Edge of 17 TV series, and maybe they have some other stuff planned. I'm just not thinking about, but
Man, they should have done The Purge.
that would have been that would have been a fit after Cobra Kai for sure. Freeform. This is news. Is literally news to me.
Surprise.
I'm sorry, Evan. I know you're hating me right now. Freeform is developing the Stephen King novel. Excuse me. Joyland for a series on their channel. Is anybody familiar with?
I don't think
Joyland?
I've heard of that.
I haven't, but after 11/22/63, I'm down for any Stephen King property to be adapted to.
Did you watch
TV series.
Castle Rock? I guess that
Not
wasn't an adapted, sort of adapted, I guess, but
No, I want to. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I
it was
haven't
okay.
yet. Oh, not that great.
Some people loved it. I thought
Okay.
it was okay.
Okay.
Some parts better than others.
This is apparently in the same vein as The Colorado Kid, published in 2013. Looks like it's one of his more like crime drama type films as opposed
Ooh.
to the normal horror stuff.
Like an old Bachman joint.
Yeah.
Did he kill that? He killed that pseudonym, didn't he?
He did. Yeah,
Yeah.
as far as I know, anyway. I don't think he's had that for a while.
The regulators, I
again,
think,
Stephen
killed
King,
it.
Or Stephen King. Jesus Christ. Evan is freaking the fuck out right now if he's watching.
Find out.
He probably is. He was talking about Josh yelling at us a minute ago. Anyway, it's Stephen King, so I'm in, but also Freeform, so.
I mean, Cloak and Dagger is pretty good. I liked it.
I didn't love it. I also haven't finished it yet.
I didn't either, but I liked it.
It was a little slow for me, but
yeah, I wanted to watch it, but not badly enough to start paying Freeform.
Yeah, I mean, it's on Hulu, so that's the only reason I'm have access. In other news, and I do know a little bit about this, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence back again, officially announcing that Bad Boys 3 is happening.
You mean you haven't made Bad Boys 3?
Evan put in here, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence finally run out of money, decide to make.
You know
Bad
who it
Boys
was?
3.
Who's been the crux of this entire thing?
I do not. Go ahead
It's
and tell
Martin
me.
Lawrence.
That makes
He's
sense.
been unwilling to sign.
Really?
Yes, he didn't
What
want
the fuck's he doing?
I mean, he's covering a couple of shifts at Wendy's, I think.
That's mostly on the weekend, though. So
That's fair.
Yeah, you think during the week he's freed
the
up to make a
weekdays,
movie?
I think he could. Yeah.
No, he Ubers.
He's also trying to get
right. I think he actually recently also added Lyft, so he's got
Oh, okay.
both of the the stickers in the back.
Yeah.
So he can-
Wow, that's talent right there, guys.
He's also, I believe,
Range.
been working on the
Is
script
what they
for
call that.
working on the script for Blue Streak 2.
Grandma's House 3. No, Big Mama's House 3.
Yeah.
Wait, did they make a third one? I feel stupid now. There's a
It's
likelihood.
possible there's a direct to VHS.
Do you think Tyler Perry came to his house and like busted his kneecaps? Says, knock this fucking shit off. That's my thing.
but dressed as Medea,
Correct.
clearly.
Oh my God, Medea versus Big Mama. That is a MMA I want to see.
that's
I was
a,
gonna say I would watch that.
When Celebrity Deathmatch comes back, that will be one of the matches they put on MTV.
Now I've told this, and Trey has probably forgotten, but you know who the original cast of Bad Boys was, right?
Who had originally been cast?
Yeah,
No, I do not remember.
it was Dana Carvey and John Lovitz.
Oh, I do remember that now that you say it. Yeah,
Mhm.
I do remember that.
Did you imagine that?
I can.
I
And
want
I'm
to see
digging
that
it.
movie.
Yeah, I love the original,
Right.
but no, I would love to see the two of them in a
they'd
buddy cop movie.
God, it'd probably be sad though. Like watching David Spade try to hold his own comedy. It'd be pretty bad. Adam Sandler stand up.
Now I'm just
I
depressed.
heard the new. I don't know if you guys have heard.
To do
but
good things.
Netflix is doing good things with
Stand-up,
stand-up comedy, and I heard the new Adam Sandler thing is pretty good.
Did you
I haven't watched it yet, though.
did you watch Ron White's?
No, not yet.
Oh my God.
Have you watched it?
He's got this bit about how tender baby duck pussy lip tacos are.
Oh man, yeah, I'm about to watch
I'll
that.
just let you take it from here.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, all right. I don't think we were gonna fucking top that. Ridley Scott, working on a Gladiator sequel. Yeah, I am A-okay with that.
There's just some movies that just don't need sequels, though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
That would be
It's a fair
up. Like,
point.
do we need Castaway 2?
No. God,
I mean,
no.
I'd watch it, but
I
that's just
mean-
because Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks wouldn't make Castaway 2.
That's fair.
It would kill him.
Well, not only would it kill him, and it would, but he wouldn't do that. He doesn't need the money. There's no reason for him to make a sequel.
Yeah. And I mean, Spalding doesn't have the same ring as Wilson.
Exactly. Just when-
Spalding! No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
But I mean, who's gonna? Is it actually a sequel, or is it just another movie that's related to Gladiator? Is it going to be like a prequel, or because Russell Crowe, I don't think can play a younger version of Russell Crowe at this point. In his
I mean,
life.
they do magic with
It's been too long.
makeup
It's
and
very
CG these
and, yeah.
days. Also, he is fat as a hound tick.
that was what I meant.
I would watch him being like the Emperor, though.
He's dead.
pull
He
that off.
dies at the end of the movie.
No, he comes back.
That's the Elysium Fields. That's where they go when they die.
When
They're
they die,
good.
yeah.
There's
Those
a
are good.
plot twist at the beginning of the new movie.
Whoa, you got Shyamalan.
Indeed. Just several years later,
M. Night
he's
just
fucking back,
popped up out of nowhere.
and he's Julius Caesar.
Okay. All right.
This is actually a Julius Caesar biopic called Gladiator 2.
Orange Julius.
I'm down for
Yeah,
all of this.
all that
I'm
checks
in.
out.
I'm in.
Whatever Ridley Scott's doing, probably not going to be as cool as that. Just saying.
It was like the time you guys talked about the dinosaurs with the handguns. Talking about your version of Jurassic Park.
Yeah, the best episode of the podcast we've ever done. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, I believe it is.
Oh, that's sad.
And how nothing could ever live up to the.
That's before I came on. Wow,
It was. Yeah,
It
sorry,
was.
Chuck. Fuck you.
That checks out.
Yeah, and since then we've had 2 Jurassic Park sequels, and neither have lived up.
No, nothing's ever going to.
That's correct.
Brian
No
C.
movie has really
Wolverine was
Brian C. Wolverine
pretty
was
good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
We did have Johnny Cafe on a private text one time. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's not podcast material.
I was
though.
off of the
Remember that time we did?
text chain by the time
The
Johnny
worst thing we
Cafe
did
came
with
out.
Brian C. Wolverine, though,
The Olympics.
was when we tried to
Yeah,
to fake live broadcast Brian C. Wolverine at the Olympics.
that was
so bad. It was hilarious.
Oh my god, it was
Just
not
like Trey
good.
speaks Spanish.
Hello.
Still one of my favorite. Oh man, I need a translator.
Right? Barely recognize it's me. Man, we used to write letters. God, we did some weird
Oh
shit.
man. Okay, I just want to really quickly. He's at home
the
right
hell
now
is
with his
he?
daughter, his new daughter. Right? Is it? Did
Yeah.
they have another girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that poor bastard.
No, come on.
Enjoy back-to-back proms. Oof.
No, but Evan wrote that letter and read that letter out loud. That was supposed to be from what was the guy? It was the guy who did the hashtag deal with it.
No, that was
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Was
No,
that you?
yeah, that was you that did the
That
deal
was
with
me.
it.
Okay. Or it was the one. No, it was the coach or somebody. It was something sports related. Somebody from a southern town. I don't know.
No, it was somebody from Kentucky.
Yes, somebody from Kentucky.
Yeah,
that
was
you?
that was no, it was Evan. That was
Okay.
that was where Praise Be and who
Yes.
the fuck is Xena?
Yes.
Who the
came-
fuck is Xena was the
Also,
best line.
also Queen Ashley Judd. Praise
Yep.
be.
Praise Be.
Praise be.
Praise Be indeed.
That was that. I nearly peed myself in my car.
Don't lie to us. You peed yourself.
A little bit. That was to me.
There's a little bit of pee, but it was just a ton of shit.
Yeah, that all checks
The
out.
Trey Elliott story.
Thanks. Oops, I crapped my pants.
Sponsored by Colin Blow.
Moving right along, in the weirdest news, Universal planning to reboot both Shrek and Puss in Boots under the Illumination banner, which is Despicable Me and Secret Life
Right.
of Pets and newest Grinch movie, all that good stuff.
Do we know whether or not
If-
Mike Myers is?
If
gonna
we do,
the
I don't know
voice,
about
or-
it.
Okay.
Do you know who's the original voice of Shrek?
Mike Myers?
Nope. Incorrect.
Hold on.
To the night, hold on to the memories. Richard Marx, folks. That's
Wow.
an early '90s pull.
Oh,
You know,
shit.
he's best friends with Kenny G and Michael Bolton. All three of them hang out.
No.
I swear to God, it's the holy trinity of
Man.
like
Yeah.
getting laid music in the 90s.
Absolutely. Getting laid music in the 90s, and then
Mhm.
more recently, the thing that sticks in my head from Michael Bolton is the thing he did with Lonely Island.
Oh yeah,
This is the tale
yeah,
of Captain Jack Sparrow.
yeah. That was really good.
Pirates. Yeah, that was really good.
Who's your guess?
I don't know because I'm trying to read and figure out what the actual story is.
Chris Farley was the original voice of Shrek.
Oh, like he had been cast?
He was already been cast, but then he died. That was the year before was when he died.
Man, yeah, that would have been a different Shrek.
Yeah,
Yeah, very different.
not Scottish. Turns out.
Yeah. And then it turns out Mike Myers is really good at doing that Scottish, like over the top Scottish accent.
Yep.
So there you go. Yeah, so no casting news just yet, but they have made it clear that they would like to bring back Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Antonio Banderas to reprise their voice roles in those films.
Well, and if you think
Which-
about it, those are three people that don't probably have a whole lot going on right now. and-
That is correct.
Could
Well,
probably
Myers
use
on
the
Gong
money.
Show. We found that out.
Antonio Banderas has done a handful of things, but yeah, I can totally see all three of them.
Including the Puss in Boots
coming back.
TV show.
Yep.
There was like 3 seasons of that. I think they
Yeah,
just
on
had the
old
third one like
Netflix.
last year.
Yeah, it's not great.
It doesn't matter. He's still making
No,
money.
no, I know. I'm just saying.
Man, is he
suffered
still
through
married to
kids.
Melanie Griffith?
I don't know.
And that thing that used to be her face?
Oh man.
No, she's had a ton of plastic surgery,
I
man.
haven't-
It's worse than Meg Ryan. It's like if Meg Ryan just headbutted just a pot of Botox needles.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
It's bad.
I'll have to
Bucket O Botox.
bucket of Botox.
Yeah, you get that at KFC.
The Melanie Griffith story.
Next up, this one will be a big one for Chuck. They are going to do a Breaking Bad movie.
Yeah, they are.
Starring one Aaron Paul.
Uh-huh.
Set after the events of the television show.
Cranston's supposed to be in it too. But I think
in
in like
flashbacks.
flashback and like brushing his teeth and closing the mirror, and then there's Mr. White behind him. He,
Yeah.
like, fucking freaks the
Like
fuck
Kingpin
out.
and Daredevil season 3 kind of thing.
God, gives me chills, man. Man, Aaron Paul's getting this and Westworld.
Yeah.
Fuck you, The Path.
Right. He did well on that show for a little bit though, and obviously he's been doing BoJack as well.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Yeah, he's the best. He's
He's getting
Henry Fondle.
All that checks out.
Oh,
Do you watch BoJack?
I haven't in a long time.
It's a CEO that, well, it rises to the ranks of CEO, but he makes a robot out of pleasure toys and like a bucket and strings and shit. It is called Henry Fondle, and he rises to the rank of CEO.
Wow.
Yep, it's amazing.
That
It really is.
I got to check that out.
Man, that show is fucking genius. Yeah, Breaking Bad movie will be cool. I'm curious to see what they do with that.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll-
excited.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, they left it open enough to where he can, tool around a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm curious to see.
Run into Saul, maybe.
I was gonna say if Saul's in there,
He
I
just
can
goes
see
up
that.
to the Cinnabon.
You know
And
that's
like-
going to happen.
Whoa, Saul, what the fuck, man?
Man, I gotta catch up on
Uh,
Better Call Saul from this season. Yeah, cool. I'm excited for that. Sorry, there's a shit ton of news, so I'm trying to push through here. The Invisibles, which is the graphic novel that inspired The Matrix, is getting a TV series. Still currently being shopped around, so no home for that yet, but it is in development with Grant Morrison's help, apparently.
Well, hopefully it lands somewhere that can do it justice.
Man,
That seems like a
don't
thing
know
that
about
should
Grant
be
Morrison.
on premium for sure.
I'm kind of back and forth with old Grant.
Yeah,
He's all right. I mean, he's done some he was the one behind Batman Rest in Peace and all that kind of stuff, but some of his stuff I'm just not a fan of. Like his new run on the Green Lantern, I do not like.
not a fan.
No.
This is like current Green Lantern stuff.
The
Interesting.
previous iteration, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, was fucking badass. This one hasn't done much for me yet.
Man, I really do like Green Lantern. That's a DC book I would not mind picking back up, but I can't keep up with all the goddamn Marvel books. So
That's what I hear.
man.
There's only one person who can do both of those things.
yeah, and it's the guy who doesn't fucking sleep ever.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
You know what?
A
I
little
guess
frustrating.
when you can't hold a controller, you can hold, a device to read comics.
Yeah, you just tap with one finger and you're flipping
Good
pages.
go.
That
You can-
explains it.
You can even prop it up on a stand and just kind of tap,
Yeah, tap that
Pretty soon you'll be
ass.
able to just like move your eyes and it'll turn
Yep.
the page for you.
the long, slow
It already
blink.
knows to open my phone when I look at it, so that's already freaky enough.
Yep.
Let's see what is up next. Ooh, some more exciting news that is a literal
Oh.
surprise to me. The CW is rebooting the 4400. Does anyone remember this show
I do.
on
I re-
USA?
I remember
Uh-huh.
it.
What was
I
it, 2 seasons? A season? It wasn't long.
I think it was 2.
think it was 2. I remember not watching it.
I remember watching
was
the
after
first
Blue Sky.
half of it, and then I found out that it was like had ended without any sort of resolution, and so I immediately was like, "Nope, I'm out."
Yep.
But yeah, this is the idea, kind of like fuck, what was that show that just got canned
The 100?
on ABC?
no, Steve Zahn and the
Yeah,
floating
yeah.
bodies.
Oh, Manifest.
Nope.
No, that is
Manifest is the one with Steve Zahn.
Nope.
No. That's
Who you talking to, bitch?
I know.
We
Hey,
watched over
hey,
200
ask-
fucking shows last year, and that
Ask
was
Josh
one
if
of
he
them.
knows.
Josh, you know? No? Fuck.
Hey, by
Does
the-
nobody know?
By the way,
Josh, shut your goddamn mouth. Jesus Christ.
By the way, going forward, if you want to get indignant about you remembering something and me calling you on it, that's fine. Don't you ever look at me and saying, "Who are you asking?" when I was asking him if he was sure. He doesn't remember what happened 20 minutes ago.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I figured you weren't. Arrival. Nope. That's the movie with Amy. What's her face?
Adams. Well, we've remembered literally everything except for whatever that
Steve
show's
Zahn
called.
and the Floating Bodies. He's also a band.
I was gonna say band name called it. Either way, this is a very similar type show in that 4,400 people kind of show up and it's
Floaters.
a big mystery as to why they're there and what's going on, and they seem to have some like crazy powers that no
Driftwood.
one's sure of
The Crossing was
The
the name of the
Crossing.
show.
That doesn't make any sense.
because
No.
they crossed back into the past.
Yeah, they went back in time. It's not
Wow.
like they went across.
You
the
should
river.
write synopses.
I can't even spell synopses. Joke's on you.
Wait, wasn't he like a ruler in Egypt?
Probably.
King Synopses?
Yeah. That all checks out.
Not king.
Pharaoh. Sorry. They're stupid. No, I'm just kidding.
He's also going to be in that new Julius Caesar biopic
Right.
with the Russell Crowe.
Orange Julius.
Oh, Orange Julius.
Yeah.
That's
Orange Julius. Sip of death.
I would totally go watch that.
Is your
You
thirst
would.
not quenched?
Wow. Jesus Christ.
He wouldn't be in it. This is the wrong
Man,
time period, man.
He's
Come
in
on.
everything. He's in more
Netflix.
stuff than Sam Jackson.
Netflix has been enjoying, I think, a lot of success with some of the anime stuff they've been doing, whether it's Castlevania we talked about earlier, the Dragon Prince.
Have you
was
guys
a-
watched that?
Lane fucking loved it. He marathoned that shit. I
Okay.
could not get into it though.
Cool.
I'm
gonna check it out.
Japanesey.
Yeah.
But they've definitely Voltron obviously has been
Oh.
really popular. I need to catch up on that.
Love Voltron.
For whatever reason, I can't get Lane to get into that. I think I pushed too hard early on.
What?
And that's the thing. If I really like something, I can't let Lane know because if he knows I'm like super into it, he's done.
Oh man.
He's got to think I'm like kind of mediocre on it.
Did you
and then
tease
he
him with
gets well into
Spider-Man
it.
then? You're like, yeah, Spider-Man's okay.
Yep.
Come on.
Oh,
come
I've been
on.
developing that for years since he was 2.
The thing that like turns me off about Voltron is that they do like 6-episode seasons and they release like 4 or 5 a year, and I don't
It
like
is a lot.
know when the fuck they're coming out. It's just
Yeah.
like just constantly just churning.
They
just
just seems like
release
they put a
one
lot of
season with
content.
16 episodes. Come on,
Well, no, they're usually like.
shut up, Justin.
All right. The reason I said any of that was that they have announced they are developing Pacific Rim and Altered Carbon
Oh, yeah.
anime series. I assume the latter is going to not be for the kids.
Yeah,
man,
that is
I hope not.
correct.
But I can see Pacific Rim going either way.
Unless it's also like some
Pacific-
sort of anatomy class.
That's fair. Sex ed.
Freeze frame. Children, this is what's going.
This is called an Alabama Hot Pocket.
This
but-
is the Albuquerque Abstain.
the Pacific Rim one could be cool though. If,
Yeah.
and they could definitely do sort of a Voltron type of thing where it's something that would appeal to both adults and kids.
Yeah, the Pacific Rim is perfect for that
Yeah.
type of show. That
It
they
really
like.
is.
It's kind of got that Transformers-ish vibe.
Yeah. Transformers, Power Rangers, giant robots, giant monsters.
Yeah.
It works. Man, what I wouldn't give for a Power Ranger show on Netflix.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Alabama Hot Pocket.
It's not Friday night, Chuck. Don't get your hopes up. Let's see.
It's not our anniversary. Wait, are you talking about that thing that we seldom do, or that thing we never do?
That's right. Yes.
And the
Yes.
best news ever for me, they are making a sequel to The Shining, based on, of course, the book sequel, Dr. Sleep.
Mm-hmm. The best news is who's directing it.
The best news is who just got cast in it, which
Huh?
is one Jacob Tremblay,
Oh, yeah.
child actor to the stars.
He's all right.
He is wonderful in literally everything he does.
If it was Lucas Hedges, I'd be more excited.
That's fair.
Or Chalamet.
They are both at the top of their game currently.
Right.
Man, I want to see Boy Erased.
You know
real
who's
bad.
directing it, right?
No, I
It's
don't.
the same guy who directed Gerald's Game and The Haunting of Hill House,
Oh, okay.
a.k.a. Stephen King's, like, BFF.
Yeah, it turns out. No, that'll be awesome.
So good news all around on that production.
Yeah, it
like.
sounds like. But yeah, Jacob Tremblay is a fucking national treasure. and should be treated as such. In case you run into him, just know that.
Keep your head on a swivel if you're going to be in an airport anytime soon.
Indeed. Naomi Watts has been cast in HBO's prequel Game of Thrones series.
Cool.
She will be the lead in that show. I still don't know what the fuck that show is about or what's going to be going on. Or
Titties and dragons.
How many years before current Game of Thrones shit it is, or how many years it will be until we actually see that show, because it could be a few.
He's still working on the book.
It's a true story.
Well, I mean, as far as when we see the show, I would assume that they're going to try and capitalize on it's the final season of Game of Thrones hype that they're trying to generate now. You don't want to go too long after something like that ends before you bring out the prequel.
Yeah,
you don't want people to cool off on their
Game
of Thrones love before you.
Yeah, speaking of that, we did get at least a month for the final season. They announced that today and put out a very teaser.
Too long from now.
It is April of next year, so 6 long months or so before we get to see that. They did not give a date, but it will be in April.
I heard that the prequel is going to be thousands of years before Game of Thrones, and it releases supposedly in 2020.
Why can't he put this shit in the notes? Come on, Evan.
Dude.
Jesus.
Really? That's the bear you want to poke right now?
No, not really. Thanks, Evan. Sorry.
There you go.
It was a busy day. Here's something I have actually read on before we got here tonight, so I'll be able to talk about it like I actually know what the fuck I'm doing. Disney has officially titled their soon-to-be streaming service. It will be called Disney Plus, coming out sometime in 2019. And man, are they fucking going for it. And I don't think I've been this excited to spend some money in a long time. I don't give a shit.
Since that last board game you backed.
That's exactly correct. I didn't back any today. Joke's on you. It was yesterday. No, this service, I don't give a shit what it costs, is going to be absolutely worth it. So far, obviously, they've already announced they're bringing back the Clone Wars cartoon.
Yep.
For new stuff. Obviously, The Mandalorian, the live-action Jon Favreau television, Star Wars television show.
That got cast today.
Pedro Pascal is cast as the lead in that.
Good deal.
They got the Loki and Scarlet Witch spin-off shows that are coming out.
Yeah, and Tom Hiddleston is officially attached to the Loki series for sure.
That's good. They in your notes, do they have the Falcon Winter Soldier show that they're coming out with?
They do not, but that has also been announced.
Yep. Dude. Yep. If that is a replacement for the mantle of Captain America, or they team up and they're like double Captain Americas, that would I'm cool with just like a buddy cop situation happening there too.
I was gonna say, just a buddy cop.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
They've also announced another Star Wars series that is going to be based on Rogue One. That has cast Diego Luna, who plays Cassian in Rogue One, the main lead in that.
Are they going to bring back the robot? That'd be cool.
I am hoping K2SO.
KRS-One.
Totally different. Totally different thing.
I mean, they're both black.
That's fair. One's more gray. But anyways,
don't say that about KRS-One.
I'm sorry. That was very very
Josh,
offensive.
don't let him take your shit. Come on, Josh, wake up. Never mind.
Oh well.
Go ahead.
So I'm excited about Disney Plus. And of course, all the stuff that they've previously done will be on there. They've already said every live action movie from this year and next year will be on there immediately. The whole nine. So,
and they're including all of their holdings. So like Marvel and all of it.
It's definitely Marvel, Star Wars, and just straight up Disney and Pixar as well.
Right.
I don't know that every single Disney property, I don't think the Marvel Netflix stuff will be on there, obviously.
Immediately.
At least not, right away.
Oh, sure. But
I'm sure there'll be some Star Wars stuff that's not on there.
Luke Cage and Iron Fist might be.
But I would assume all of the Clone Wars stuff will be on there. I would assume all the Star Wars films will be on there.
Cool.
There should be a lot. I'm
They're supposedly
actually,
pulling all the Pixar movies over there too, because there's a
yeah.
lot of them
Well,
on.
I also hope that eventually we get. Obviously, they're doing a lot of TV shows based on the stuff that we haven't seen real live action TV shows from before, Star Wars and Marvel and all that. I'm really hoping we get some sort of television show based on a Pixar property, which is would be another first, and I think something that would be
That
pretty
would
awesome.
be amazing.
Hey, they could do it off
Be a good way
of.
to interact with Wall-E or something.
I was thinking the gang from Up, because they left
Yeah.
that very open with Doug and Carl and
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff they could do.
Kevin and Russell. That's that little fat kid's name.
That would actually be a really good little cast for a kids show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got enough, different characters to have little adventures and stuff. That'd be cool.
Moving on to some Walking Dead news,
Oh,
which
sweet Lord.
we've not had in a while. I think we were all pretty out on that show at this point.
I mean, we just had some 2 weeks
Um,
ago when they said they had 10 years of content planned for it.
They did, and we weren't exactly sure what was going on with that, especially because they've announced previously that Andrew Lincoln is, who plays Rick Grimes, is going to be leaving the show.
He's already left. They already had that final episode.
They did. That's what we're about to talk about.
Oh, cool. Let's
Um,
bring it. Bring it.
So, it sounds like you may already know what's going on, Chuck. But so obviously everyone assumed they were going to kill Rick Grimes off. They okey doked the fuck out of everybody though,
Mm-hmm.
and did not do that.
That's
Not
Walking Dead is want to do.
And
yes.
now he's going to have his own show.
So yeah, I guess, and this is the part I had not heard about. I guess there was some kind of long-running helicopter mystery, like a helicopter would randomly show up in the show, and no one really knew what the fuck it was or who it was.
It happened a couple of times, but then they showed a helicopter landing in a forest, and it was the governor and Merle got out of it. So most people
Assumed that was it.
assumed that was what was happening.
So supposedly now they're saying that this is something they've had planned since season 4. That Rick would exit the way that he did. He's basically like impaled on some rebar at the end of the episode, and a helicopter shows up and picks him up and whisks him off, and we don't really know what's happening to him other than they have announced they're going to do 3 made-for-TV movies, basically just super long episodes of Walking Dead that will be airing on AMC. I could totally see them doing some sort of like IMAX release or something like that with this, but won't be a theatrical, like a full theatrical release. He's also gonna randomly come back for the TV series. I don't know if that's like in a guest spot or flashbacks or what, but he will still be on the show intermittently, just not as the lead.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest thing, at least I thought, is they also at the end of this last episode jumped time 6 years into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And introduced shit, I forgot her name now, but his daughter.
Sophia.
No,
Sophie.
that's the other little girl that was with them, but that's not his daughter. It starts with a J, I think.
Oh shit.
I keep wanting to say Julia, but I don't think that's it, is it? It's been a while since I've read or watched The Walking Dead.
Well, I mean,
apologies.
Jane, Julie, Julia, Jessica, Jemima.
Nailed it.
I was just trying to come up
Nailed
with
it.
as many
Yeah, it's basically
female
a
names.
giant syrup commercial now. So that's weird. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting way to handle it. As far as I understand, she's going to be one of the kind of main leads now on the show. And
so there's still no end in sight for. The
oh
Walking
no,
Dead.
like Chuck said, they announced before this that they still intended to do. They have at least another decade of Walking Dead content planned.
Wow.
Man, people, and I will say, so it's why the comic book still really works. Is Robert Kirkman was very intelligent in that he always made the central character of the comic is never Rick or Shane or any of the other humans. It's the zombies. The zombies are the lead character of the Walking Dead comic.
Gotcha.
Judith. That's it.
Jemima was close though.
It was
Jemima Grimes.
You were basically there.
Jemima Grimes.
Racehorse or rapper.
I was going to say band name called it, but
Either way, yeah. No. Again, I think that's a clever way of doing it. I don't begrudge them if they continue with, again, keeping the zombies as technically the lead and switching out. This to me is like enough to make me kind of, and Evan says the same thing, kind of make me interested in like checking out some Walking Dead soon. And then I remember it's goddamn near impossible if you're don't have cable to watch anything on AMC.
yeah, that's
and
true.
then I'm kind of out again.
Yeah.
I do think it was pretty smart for them.
Hopefully they'll, figure out that there are a lot of people who don't pay for cable anymore, who pay for streaming services instead.
I would probably pay like $3.99, like CBS style,
Yep.
just to watch Better Call Saul, man.
Yeah.
It sucks, and if you miss like a couple of weeks, and you can't go back.
That and FX are the two. Like, FX, I would pay $10 a month for.
Yeah, they along with several other companies need to
Those to me, those are the last two.
catch up.
Now that Disney's got theirs and ESPN's clearly going to put theirs out, like,
Yep.
it's really just give me FX. And again, AMC, like, it would be nice though. Whatever, I'll iTunes it if I have to. But
Yeah.
those are the last two I think I'd pay for. Maybe Nickelodeon for Lane, but a lot of that stuff's on Hulu. So
Yeah.
Man, Nickelodeon, whatever.
Lane's like weirdly all of a sudden into it. And they have Power Rangers, so they're not all bad. Anyways, moving on. Just a little bit of DC centric news before we wrap it up here. Ian McGregor,
Ewan
Ewan McGregor, sorry, will star in Black Mask.
as Black Man.
God
Yeah.
damn it. I can't read. As Black Mask in the Birds of Prey movie.
Cool. That cast is looking good, man. Because Mary Elizabeth Winstead's in it too, right? She's playing a
Yeah.
huntress.
No,
Margot
I agree.
Robbie.
The cast is pretty stacked.
It's getting an R rating.
That also makes me happy. Despite all that, I think for whatever reason I still associate that movie pretty strongly with Suicide Squad. Mostly
Yeah, but
just 'cause
Suicide
of-
Squad too, man. Come on,
Yeah. See,
James Gunn.
and I mean,
Okay.
if anybody can turn it around,
I was gonna say if they
Well,
decide
if
to hire
it's
James
Gloria
Gunn,
Estefan
they
as
have.
the beat, she turns that around all the time, a lot.
that's
actually.
true. Yeah. To this day, I mean,
Right.
for decades now.
Yeah.
She's been turning the beat around.
I wonder what she looks like these days.
I have no idea.
Mhm.
One would hope that she had aged gracefully.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I mean, if they decide to pull in James Gunn, then
they have, right? That's official.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
writing. He's
Okay.
Make sure it
he's
wasn't misremembering
100% writing the script, and he is probably going to direct.
Well, then I will keep an open mind for Suicide Squad.
I also
2.
thought that 3/4 of that movie was pretty good. The last quarter was god awful, and it made everybody forget about everything that was positive
Well,
about that movie.
You should end your movie better, to be fair. Moving on. Last thing. Jeremy Irons.
Coming from the authority of how to end movies,
That's correct.
aka fall asleep.
I mean, it's a good way. I enjoy ending them that way. Jeremy Irons has been cast as Ozymandias, or is that how you say it? Ozymandias? Say it for me.
I just say Osmandius,
Okay.
but you can put the E on there. I don't think anybody's gonna give a shit.
Yeah, it's got the Y in there. You can pronounce it either way. Anyways, he is that guy in HBO's upcoming adaptation of The Watchmen.
Oh.
So this is going to take place far, far in the future.
Turns out. Or they have like a flash forward type thing, and they will also cast a younger version of that character,
Mm-hmm.
whose name I now refuse to say. Either way,
Oz.
yeah, there you
Great
go.
and powerful Oz.
Either way, I'm really fucking excited for whatever this turns out to be, whenever it turns out to actually.
Speaking of
thing.
Watchmen, I've been reading the Doomsday Clock, DC Comics event that's
Yeah.
crossing Watchmen and DC Comics, and it started off pretty slow, some hit and miss issues, and then the Joker showed up, and whoever's writing
course.
that motherfucker is doing a great goddamn job. He takes a hand buzzer, like a Joker hand buzzer, and Batman's like, bah, bah, bah. He's talking to one of the. He's talking to Rorschach, and Joker just says, "Quiet now, Daddy's talking," and hits him in the mouth with it, and just his face explodes. It's
That's pretty cool.
amazing. It's
Wow.
so good. All right, sorry.
No, that's good.
Comics.
Comics indeed. We're gonna end it on comics. 'Cause
Cool.
That's the end of the news.
Right.
So.
I think Josh had a game he wanted to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh.
God, we're so stupid.
Yeah, and mean.
Both of those things check out.
Oh,